Blue 42! Blue 42! Hike, hike, hike! What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Madden NFL 2018. I'm Steven Steffen, and we are back in the Gridiron Racers franchise. Monday Night Football. Huge rivalry. Playing the Steelers. C. Miller, 81. We played earlier this year and had a pretty close game for most of the game, but did pull out the win. And we are home. It's Monday Night Football. We are 11-0. He is 4-7. So we are trying to keep that streak alive. Let's get to the highlights. First Steelers possession, 2nd and 8 on the 48. It's going to be Roethlisberger looking for Antonio Brown, but it's going to be intercepted by Adam Jones, and he is going to bring it back all the way to the 20-yard line for the Bengals. A huge play to start the game. A couple plays later, it's 3rd and 1. It's going to be Dalton handing it off to Joe Mixon. He gets a wide open lane into the end zone for the touchdown as the Bengals take an early 7-0 lead. Steelers struggles would continue. Roethlisberger trying to get out of the 6. He throws an interception. Kevin Minter all over it. Pick number 20 for Minter. The Bengals take over on the 20. The Bengals offense would fail to score a touchdown. They'd get a field goal up 10-0. Next Steelers possession. Roethlisberger going deep on 3rd and 20. But it's Adam Jones with the pass interference on Antonio Brown, giving the Steelers the ball at the 20 with 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Steelers would get a field goal out of that drive. The next drive, it's going to be Roethlisberger looking over the middle, but it's going to be picked off again by Adam Pac-Man Jones, pick number 2 of the game for him as he takes it back to the 41. The Bengals offense would fail to capitalize. Steelers got the ball one last time there in the first half. It's going to be Roethlisberger finding Antonio Brown for the big gain at the 30 with 2:20 to play. Steelers would fail to score before the half. We pick it up in the second half. Third quarter, it's Joe Mixon. First play from scrimmage. Whoop! With the juke. And he takes it 69 yards to the house, as the Steelers were keeping him in check before this run, but he gets the long touchdown. Bengals take a 17-3 lead early in the second half. We pick it up 2:31 to play in the third. Steelers offense would slowly and methodically go down the field as Roethlisberger would find Jesse James in the end zone for the touchdown, 17-10. The Bengals offense would respond, however, closing seconds of the third quarter. It's going to be Andy Dalton on 3rd and 17. He's going to find Cody Core on the right sideline for the big gain down to the 48. A couple plays later, it's 3rd and 16 on the 47. It's Dalton finding speedster John Ross on the corner route as he burns Joe Hayden for the touchdown. Bengals go back up 2 touchdowns, 24-10, the start of the fourth. It would start to get ugly for the Steelers. 3rd and 23. Roethlisberger is going to heave it up, and it's Adam Jones. Who else? Pick number 3 of the game, and he takes it back inside the 10. Next play, it's going to be Dalton hammering the nail in the Steelers' coffin as he finds Joe Mixon wide open in the flats for the touchdown as the Bengals go up 31-10. Steelers trying to make it respectable, but it's Roethlisberger throws it right to Kevin Minter, and he is going to take it all the way back for the pick 6 as the Bengals blow out the Steelers 38-10. Roethlisberger would go on to throw another interception to Adam Jones, giving Adam Jones 4 interceptions in the game, but the Bengals with an impressive blowout over division rival. So there's another game in the books, and that game was pretty tight for most of the first half. He was within 7 at one time, but the interceptions just cost him the game. Adam Jones with 4 picks. Minter had 3 and a pick 6. I'm sorry, he had 2 for a total of 6. So the takeaways really was the difference. We were able to hold on to the ball. We didn't have any takeaways. Didn't really have a great offensive game, as we were the number 1 and number 2 defenses coming into this game, and definitely proved it, as I only had 140 some passing yards. So his defense is definitely pretty stout. Mixon had that long 69-yard run, or else he wouldn't have ran for over 100 yards. But we stuck it out and was able to get those interceptions in the second half and kind of put the game away there late in the third. So another good matchup with Chad, and we will see him next season twice again. As you see the stats, he actually passed the ball pretty well, 219 pass yards. We held Le'Veon Bell in check, 47 rushing yards. We had 122 passing yards and 107 rushing yards, but the 6 takeaways to 0 was the difference in the game. So that will do it from Paul Brown Stadium on Monday Night Football. We are 12-0. We're playing the Chicago Bears next. That is a CPU, so there will be no highlights of that game, most likely. I don't know. Maybe I might do the highlights. We'll just see. So hopefully we can get a win in that and not lose to the CPU. I've lost to the CPU before. So we are 12-0. We have clinched a playoff spot in GIR, and we're still going for that number 1 seed. So everything is good on GIR. Just had the draft in Juan Madden last night, and Juan Madden will be starting back up. We are scheduled to play the Jaguars in week 1 of preseason, and that game is scheduled for Saturday, which tonight is Thursday night. So the highlights should be up Saturday. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.